this is fine, and the controlled society is fine, and we might get a job and raise magical children, and they're going to blossom into infinite beings. Yet the only way we can truly find truth in our lives, by maybe the children are the truth of our lives. Growing these children are going to bring the world into a more awakened place. But the way that we're going, if we don't focus on our attention on bringing the world into a more awakened place, is that we're going to get pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed into a controlled box. And it's going to become more and more and more and more challenging to bring truth into the box, to bring a sense of self-identity. And more of us are going to have the same controlled perception, that eventually it's going to end up being either like someone is extremely out there and they need to be like, well, look what happened with witchery, within people being able to connect to higher senses of like powerful, awareness, and then they were so far out there that anyone convicted of witchery will get, sent to the, whatever they call it, sent to get, and this is in essence where we're going. We've gone through a recent phase of awakening. So, but the ultimate goal is to put the human awareness into such a small box that anyone who has truth or has a sense of truth will be convinced as an outcast to society. And so I think what we can focus on is bringing a harmonization within the body, the mind, and the soul. We don't need to go extremely far out and try and, all we need to do on this planet is awaken to our own truth. And when we can awaken into our own truth, we can truly blossom into the human beings, which we truly are. And we can break out of the perceptual programming of conditioning and spreading fear, stress, and worry, and we can spread love. Now, this is the reality, is that once we can spread love, we become much more easy beings. We look at the culture of southern Spain, Andalusia, look at the culture of Italy, Greece, Turkey. The culture is, It's only when the economy and the fear of not having money and the programmed agenda, the programmed thinking starts to affect these people's expressions of, enjoying and positivity and love and family. And, it's only when the mind starts to take that away from that person that that person starts to become the mind. And that person starts to think of the mind and think of the way that the mind is trying to turn that person into. Look at any successful person in London. That most of the people, or London or any massive city, is the mind has the control of, of power. People of success, people who are truly successful, have the power controlled by the mind, rational, thinking, very, because the mind needs to blossom. Yeah, it's but the people who don't really care about the agenda, or don't care about success, or don't care about the competition or the success from the mind, don't really care about money. As long as they've got enough, they're happy. They're mostly blossoming from the heart. A lot of people, it's you can't blossom from the heart if your mind is always just controlling. We need money, we need this, we need success, we need wealth, we need, it's very, for the people who can formulate a balance between the mind and the heart, this is ultimately where we are trying to form balance within this world, is bringing the balance of the heart, the truth, the love, the justice, the giving, in conjunction with the programmed mind of the, the having enough, getting enough, but keeping that divine balance. A lot of us are so in balance that if it's either one or the other,